Welcome back, everyone, to STEAM with Jerry. Today we're going to be talking about zoetropes, and we're going to be making one. Before we get into that, what I want you to do is get something to write with and a scrap piece of paper, or you can actually use a STEAM bag. Okay, and what I want you to do, I want you to draw a stick figure. Okay, a stick figure in action. Okay, so running, jumping, swimming, whatever you want, skipping. Okay, so do that right now, and I'm gonna do it also. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, now what I want you to do is imagine this figure a second later. What would that image look like? It wouldn't be the same, right? So if your stick figure was jumping up, the next second, what would be happening? He'd be jumping, he'd be falling down. So I want you to draw the next picture, okay? Right next to that one. All right, just give you a second there. All right, now I want you to draw the next action a second later. Okay, so if you were jumping up, you were coming down, and then you're going to begin to jump up again. Okay, and I want you to do it one more time after this. So you're going to have 4 stick figures, each in a different position, depending on what action you picked. Okay? Give you a couple seconds for that. And I will show you mine. This is what mine looks like. Okay? You can see him jumping up, coming down, jumping up, coming back down. Now, if you can do that, you can make your own cartoons. And that's what we're going to do today. Okay? So this technique of what we just did, drawing the stick figures, led to modern moving pictures or film. And it's called animation, which is Latin for action of imparting life. So what we're doing, we're taking still pictures and we're going to make them move. Okay? And one of the first types of animation invented is known as a zoetrope. Okay? Which in Greek means wheel of life. Okay? So before we had TV, this is one of the first ways to create the illusion of movement from still images. Think of flip books. This came actually before flip books. Okay? And I got an example here that I made. Okay? And I don't know if you can see, it's hard to see on the camera, but there are horses, still picture of horses in different positions running, and when you spin it, it looks like it's moving. The horse is moving. It's hard to see on the camera. There we go, maybe like that. Anyway, we're going to be making these today. Lots of fun. Okay, so I've got everything you need. I have a CD we're going to use for the base. I have a stick and these 2 rubber washers, okay, plastic washers, okay. They don't have holes in them, but you can poke a hole easily enough using the stick. And there we go, like that. So what you want to do, this part's the easiest part. Put one down, put your CD on top, and then and you don't want the stick sticking up too much. All right, so it's going to look like that. And I would put, on mine, if you see, I put some tape on mine, on the inside, to hold it, because you don't want it to spin, to turn when you become loose when you're turning it, like that. Okay? All right. Next, I have a sheet of the horses, which you're going to have to cut out. Okay? So you'll cut out each square Okay? And then see this white line across? You fold it like this, once it's cut out, right on that line, and then you have to cut out these white strips. Oops, sorry, the white strips. Okay, all these white strips have to be cut out because that is, you can see I cut them out and folded them over so you can see the movement. Ooh, I got them running backwards. There we go, there's forward. You better run backwards or forward. Okay, and once you've cut that out, you're going to join the two. Okay, and then tape it to the CD. Okay, you'll tape them both together so you'll have one long piece. Okay, like mine. You know what, if I take mine apart, it's easier to see. See, just like that. Ooh, I really put it on good, didn't I? Okay, so just like that, right? And then you're just going to tape it on. And if you look at the very first ones, they were really cool. Only the very rich could afford them because they were made out of bronze, and the drawings were really done by fine artists, and it usually had a candle in the middle, so when you spun it, it would light up. It was really, they're really neat. And you can buy reproductions today pretty cheap too. But this is the best way, make your own. Okay, and I'm also going to include a blank one, or maybe a couple blank ones. All right, so you can draw your pictures in action here and make your own. You make your own animation. All right, so remember, stick, CD, two rubber washers, plastic washers, sorry, tape them together. You tape the paper after you cut it out, and away you go. And you can impress your friends. All right? So remember, it's March 12th today. The kits are available. Please call for curbside pickup to pick one up, or we are open for browsing now, so make a browsing appointment and pick one up. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.